it's Darla from Crafty Yarn Owl. Welcome to my channel. And this is the lovely Peggy. She is wearing the scarf that we're going to be making today. It's very easy. And I will talk about the yarn and everything that I used in this video and the hook size and all that stuff. I also made the same one in a blue. This one's sparkly, and so is this one. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to make this trim that goes all the way around. It's actually a repeat of a row that's in the design. It's a 2-row repeat. So this is just part of one of the repeat rows, and I did it all the way around. So, yeah, let's see. So I'll explain everything in the video about the yarn. I used the hook size, all that kind of stuff, how much yarn. And if you made my wrap, it is the same design as that. And this one has that edging around the bottom. I didn't put it around here. I just did a single crochet all the way around. So if you've done this wrap, it's the same stitch as the scarf. So I'll link the tutorial for the wrap down below in case you want to make it. All right, so let's do this. Okay, for this tutorial I used Big Twist Twinkle. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at the sparkles in there. It's 97% acrylic, 3% polyester. In this ball originally is 170 grams, 380 yards. It is a medium 4. They suggest a 5mm hook, which is what I used for this scarf. Now if you'd like to make the scarf wider than I made it, just add more rows. If you want it more narrow, add less rows. So you can use any 4-weight yarn. You can use 3-weight yarn. If you want it more lacy, you can use a 2-weight, even a 1-weight. And I also made the wrap. Excuse me, the wrap that I showed at the beginning of this video. I also used this yarn for that. So I ended up using an entire skein and most of the other one to make both the wrap and the scarf. And this is what I had left from the second skein. Now for the blue scarf, the yarn that I used to make this one was this Hobby Universe yarn. It's 98% acrylic, 2% polyester. It also has sparkles in it. And this one is this is considered a superfine 1. I actually doubled the strand, so I would say it's like a sport weight 2. There's 100 grams in here, 505 yards. I think I had one cake and a little bit. I'm not sure because it was kind of leftover kind of stuff. Not really leftover, but torn apart. The cake was kind of torn apart. So they suggest a 3.5mm hook. Because I doubled the yarn, I went up to a 4mm. And the colorway is number 02. And I made a longer chain for the blue scarf than I did for the red one. Oh, by the way, the red one, the color, I forgot to tell you the color. The color is mulberry. It's a gorgeous dark red with the sparkles. Okay, for the red one, I tell you in the video, but I chained 200 plus 2. For the blue one, I chained 248 plus 2. And the blue one measures 53 inches and about 5 inches wide. I did about 10 rows, including the border. And for the red one that the lovely Peggy is wearing right now, that measures about 53 inches and 9 inches wide. There's about 12 rows, including the border. And like I said, if you want it thinner, use less rows. Wider, make more rows. We're going to make a chain in multiples of 8 plus 2. So that means your chain needs to be divisible evenly by 8. And at the very end of your chain, you make 2 more chains. So my chain will be 200 chains plus 2. So let's do that. So I've made a sample chain here because I'm finished my wrap. All right, so the first thing you do is you single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Never count the one on your hook. It's 1 and 2. So just put a single crochet right into that second chain from the hook. And then we're going to skip 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Go in the fourth one with 3 double crochet, chain 5, 3 double crochet. So let's do that. So it's 1, 2, 3 double crochet. And then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go back into that same chain with another 3 double crochets. One, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We have that single crochet at the beginning. Then we have our little I'll call it a cluster, and then we're going to skip 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go into the fourth one with a single crochet. Okay, then we're going to skip 3 chains again. 1, 2, 3. Go in the fourth one with our little cluster. So that's 3 double crochets, chain 5, 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3 double crochets, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go right back in that same chain with another 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we skip 3 chains again. This is our sequence for this row. Skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. Go in the next one with a single crochet. Excuse me, and then skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. Go in the fourth one with our cluster. 3 double crochet, chain 5, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go back in that same chain with 3 double crochets. Okay, that's what it will look like, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. When you get to the end of row 1, you are going to have 4 chains left. 1, 2, 3, 4. In that very last one, just make 1 single crochet. All right, and then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to turn our work around. And now this is row 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to make 1 double crochet in the 3rd double crochet. All right, so we have the 1, 2, 3 double crochets. We're going to make 1 double crochet in the 3rd double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. Here's our 3rd double crochet. Make 1 double crochet right on the top of that. And then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then in our chain 5 space here, we're going to make a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then when we get to our 3 double crochets in this cluster, we're going to make a double crochet in the first one. So make a double crochet right on top of that first one. Okay, and this is what we have. Now we're going to go on to our next cluster, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make a double crochet in that 3rd double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go in the chain 5 space and make a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make a double crochet right on that first double crochet. There's 1, 2, 3. Very first double crochet, make a double crochet on top of it. And then we're going to go to the next cluster and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3 on the 3rd double crochet. We're going to make a double crochet on top of that. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Make a single crochet into that chain 5 space right around it. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And then on the first double crochet out of these 3, we're going to put a double crochet on top of it. And then we'll go into the next one. I'm almost at the end of my sample row here. So we're going to jump right over, put a double crochet on the top of that 3rd double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet in the chain 5 space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put a double crochet on the top of that first double crochet out of that cluster of 3. Okay, now we're at the end of row 2. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a triple crochet. All right, so wrap your yarn around your hook twice. Go into the very end of your row, insert your hook, wrap your yarn, pull through 2, 2, and 2. So that's how we end that row. Now we're going to go on to row 3, and we're going to chain 1, and we're we're going to turn. Okay, so that's what your piece looks like so far. Okay, so for row 3, first thing we'll do is put a single crochet right in that spot right there at the very beginning. Okay, just a single crochet. Now we're going to jump over to this single crochet we made in this chain 5 space, and we're going to make our cluster again, but we're going to make it in the back loop only of that single crochet. So just twist your work. You can see the back loop, you can pull it up. So you're going to make 3 double crochet in that back loop only. And then we're going to chain 5 like we did before. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go back into that back loop with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then we're going to go over, let me just put this down so you can see what we have here. Okay, now these are going to line up. So this next space right there, we are going to make a single crochet right into this space. Go right into it and make a single crochet. Okay, now we're going to go back to our single crochet here. We're going to make that cluster again in the back loop only. Okay, grab your back loop, put 3 double crochet, chain 5, 3 double crochet in there. So that's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go back into that same back loop only and make 3 more double crochets. Now going into that back loop only, I don't know if it's that noticeable right now. Maybe it is a little bit. There's going to be a ridge. It's going to show a ridge, so it just adds a little detail to the piece. All right, so this stitch I just did will line up with the one below. So this next space is where we want to go to make a single crochet right into that space. Okay, and then we go to the back loop only of this single crochet, and we make our little cluster again. So we make 3 double crochets, a chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go back in, make 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, and then 3. So then in that next space, which is right here, remember these are going to line up. These clusters are going to line up. Okay, so go into that next space right here and put your single crochet right into that space. Okay, so then continue on making your clusters just like this. And I'll meet you at the end of the row. All right, I've made my last cluster in row 3. Now we're going to put a single crochet on top of this turning chain. So go right over there and put a single crochet on top of it. Okay, we like to go under two loops of that. There we go. So that was a single crochet on top of the turning chain. Then we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And turn your work. Okay, now we're going to do the repeats. We're going to repeat row 2 and row 3. So row 2 was, we put a 1 double crochet in the 3rd double crochet. So we 1, 2, 3, put a double crochet on top of that 3rd double crochet, and then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, put a single crochet in the middle of that chain 5, and then we chain 3, and then we put a double crochet on top of that 1st double crochet right there. Okay, and then excuse me, and then we're going to jump over to the next cluster, put a double crochet in that 3rd double crochet right there. Oops, I'm so sorry. I keep wanting to move my arms here. Okay, so put a double crochet right into that top of the 3rd double crochet, just like we did before. Okay, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put a single crochet in that chain 5 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put a double crochet on top of that 1st double crochet. And then we're going to jump right over and put a double crochet on the top of that 3rd double crochet. And then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then go into that chain 5 space with a single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make a double crochet on the top of this double crochet, the 1st double crochet in that cluster of 3. Okay, jump right over to the 3rd double crochet in this group and make a double crochet on top. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, put a single crochet in the chain 5 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then that 1st double crochet in that group of 3, we'll put a double crochet right on top of it. Okay, see how your clusters have all lined up? Okay, now we're at the end. So what we're going to do here is our triple crochet. So wrap the yarn around your hook twice, and then go into the very, very end. Wrap your yarn, pull through, wrap your yarn, pull through 2, wrap your yarn, pull through 2, wrap your yarn, pull through 2. All right, so that ends the first of the 2 row repeat. So this we were repeating row 2 right here. So then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work around. Okay, so this is the second of the 2 row repeat. This is repeating row 3. So in that very first stitch, we make a single crochet. Okay, and this is where we go into that back loop of that single crochet that's around the chain 5 from the previous row. Grab that back loop of that single crochet and make your cluster. So that's 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, then you chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go back in that same back loop of that single crochet with 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now into that next space, and right into it, we make the single crochet, and that just kind of anchors down your stitches. Okay, make a single crochet, and then go right over to your single crochet over here that's around this chain 5 from the previous row. Go right into the back loop of that and make your cluster again. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then the next step is to put your single crochet into this next space, right into it, single crochet, and then you're going to put your cluster in the back loop only of that single crochet that's around the chain 5. Continue on doing that, and I'll meet you at the end of this row, which is a repeat of row 3. All right, so at the very end of row 3, the repeat of row 3, we're going to put a single crochet on top of that turning chain right there. Single crochet, and then we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn our work. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so this is where we repeat row 2. Let me start it off for you so you can, it'll jog your memory. We have 3 double crochets right here. We're going to put a double crochet on the top of the third one. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put a single crochet right into that chain 5 space from the previous row. Then we're going to chain 3, and then in that group of those double crochets, we're going to put a double crochet on top of the first one. And then we're going to jump right over and do the same thing. Those 3 double crochets go in the top of the third one with a double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Put a single crochet in that chain 5 space. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put a double crochet on the top of that first double crochet right there in that cluster. Okay, and just continue on doing that, repeating rows 2 and 3. Okay, I did 11 rows. Okay, now I've done this row, which is the border on one side, and it's going to be the border all the way around. So we end that row with a single crochet at the top of that turning chain. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 more single crochets in that same spot just to get around that corner. Okay, so that's 3 single crochets. And then you lay out your piece, and you want to make your these stitches, like, space them out so they're pretty even. And then we're going to go all the way around the whole scarf. That'll be our border. So let's see. So if I make one there, and then anchor one there, anchor one there, that might work. Let's see. This is like the 3rd time I'm videotaping this part. All right. So let's just try that out. All right, a double crochet, a double crochet, double crochet, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 more double crochets. And then go into this next big space with a single crochet to lock down your stitches. Go in the next big space. We'll do that again, 3 double crochets. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go to this next big space, anchor it down with a single crochet, and then into this space, do that again, 3 double crochet, chain 5, 3 double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 double crochets. Okay, let's take a look. All right, so this is where we came up that edge. And now we have a little edging on the end. I think that worked out great. What do you guys think? And you know what? It's all even with these. Who knew? Okay, so now we're going to turn our work sideways and come up the next side. Let's see, let's just do a single crochet where you think. Actually, I'm going to do 3. I'm just going to slip them right at the beginning of where this, where this part is, if you can see where that is. So we'll just do 3 so we can go around that corner. And my yarn's sneaking up on me here. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this big space here with the 3 double crochet, chain 5, 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then your 3 double crochets again. I think that looks good. And then maybe we'll go right up in here with 1 single crochet, and then do the next the next group of what we just did here. Do it in that big space there. Single crochet here to lock it down. Go in that big space. Make your fancy stitch. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then, yeah, we're going to end it with just a single crochet to end it, but I'll show you that at the very end. So I think that looks good. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I went down the other end and then the long side, and see how these line up all the way up here. And then I worked around this side. Now I just have to put in a single crochet somewhere just to end it, to lock it. So I think I'm just going to put it into right below this first double crochet. Just going to make a single crochet and then cut it. So in the end, and we're done our beautiful scarf. So there we go. I think this one really does need blocking. So I'll do that. I'll remember to do that. Actually, I'll do that right after I'm done this video. All right, thank you. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please subscribe and like and share. Thank you so much. And comment, of course, if you want to. Thank you.